Yep, I think you are live.
Yes.
Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Today is my day. I'm so excited. I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited to bring you one of my best in this business, the source of my inspiration, a very humble, generous, with a big heart, and a very supportive person. Trust me, you are.
Thank you
Indeed,
so
you
much. I really appreciate
are.
it.
Welcome to my page. Where this is my page where I present my business partners to discuss and highlight about our digital attraction business. Uh, Today, I'm bringing here in my page as a guest Miss Nebiat Hagos. She's one of the wonderful uh, business partners here. Without due taking you too long, I'd like to welcome my guest. Would you please kindly introduce yourself to us? Who is Nabiat and what do you do for living? Briefly.
Absolutely. First of all, thank you so much, Mr. Said, for having me on your page. I'm also very excited to be one of your guests to share about me, about my business and everything, my experience. And also, I just would like to mention that not only me, actually, you are one of a wonderful, kind person that I know.
Yeah.
You help generously to our business community, and I'm always inspired by like your um, extra and beyond and above help as
Thank
well. So I would like to appreciate and thank you so much. And
thank
also, I would like to say hi to all audience of your page who are watching us live right now or later on. To introduce myself, my name is Nebiat. I am originally from Eritrea, currently living in United States of America and state of Tennessee. I am a mother of three beautiful children, and also I'm a wife. By profession, I am a nurse. Actually, I came from nurse profession. I worked as a nurse for more than 13 years, and I love the nursing profession. It's one of my favorite thing to do because it's related to helping people. You know, helping people who are in need. Because when you're sick, when you're not feeling well, that's when you really need help most, I would say. And then since it's like helping uh, others who are not feeling well, who are in need, I really love my profession. And I was very thankful to work all these 13 years passionately. I was working as a nurse in different departments, as a pediatric nurse, as a geriatric nurse, and actually mental health nurse, different departments. Right now, I'm a digital business owner, and that's what I do for a living.
you. Wow.
And yeah, so this is like in a short about
Wow.
myself. Yes.
I really do admire you. This all experiences, this kind of kindly help that you used to give, and here you are now. We are getting it. We are very lucky to have you, sis. You
Thank
are
you so
one
much.
of the best. Well, uh, if I may ask you, what was the burning desire that makes you to do this kind of a business instead of nursing?
Instead of yeah, that's a good question. Actually, like I said, I love my profession. I love nursing. But what made me switch them is you love because when you do what you love, you don't want to leave it, right?
Yep.
But the priority is family, right? I'm a mother, so I'm responsible for my kids, and my kids are my priority, of course. So when I work, I was working like long hours. I'm away from my kids a lot. And when you have children,
Yep.
you're responsible for everything. And as a mother, They need you. They need you, not like your money. They need you not only just providing them food, but they need your time. They need your presence. So I figured that after like long, just I'm working, and then my husband is working, so but there's no time for our kids,
Yeah.
and we barely even see each other. But I really didn't know what else to do because in order to live, we have to work, right?
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure what else that I should do. But one like what makes me like if I come to your question, what was my burning desire is when we had like our second child. He's 8 years old now. Um, he was, I would say, my burning desire because he was born with medical, needs some
Oh,
medical problem, and he had to stay the first 9 months of his life in the hospital. And I had to actually quit my job, taking care of him. And even when he get discharged at home, like literally my house looks like a hospital.
yes.
So
Yeah.
many so many medical attention that he was required, and leaving him behind and going to work as a mother was very, very challenging time for me. But I had to do it because I had to work. My husband was at school at the moment, and I had to go push myself in order my husband to graduate. I had to go anyways, and it was one of the most difficult times of my life, I would say. Um, um, in order for me to go to work, the nurses had to come to take care of my son because no one, I cannot leave him in daycare. I cannot leave him with anyone else.
Oh,
Either me, my husband, or nurses had to keep him. So, uh, that something had to change, right? Something had to change. There's no way that I can continue. And on
yeah.
the top of that, there was a lot of
Yeah.
appointments, therapies, and everything. So I said, after my husband graduated, I said, you graduated, now you're a professional. He started working as, with his profession. He's also a nurse, by the way. And um, I said, either I have to quit my job and take care of my kids, especially my son, or I have to find something else. So I just keep looking something to work from home. And as a nurse, you
Yeah.
barely find anything that you can work from home. That's the
I know.
problem.
You
Yeah.
know.
You have to go to the hospital to take care of the patients. So I couldn't find anything. So one of the day, which I call it a blessed day, I was just scrolling through the Facebook, and this mom was talking about this business, how she was able to work from home and taking care of while taking care of her son. She only had one son at that time.
Yeah.
So that caught my attention. I'm like, she is my mom. She is working from home while taking care of her kids, and that was exactly what I was looking. So I took the steps, visit her website, register, and since then I decided this was for me. So I decided to switch to digital business,
Yeah.
and of course now I'm completely out of the nursing profession for now, and then full-time digital business owner, mentor, coach, working from home. So my burning desire is,
Wow.
of course, my kids, but especially my son.
Glad if I find this one. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
thank
yeah,
goodness. Yeah,
very very happy for you.
yes, thank you.
Very happy for you. Now you went into this business. This business like a new business to you. Like you never work in this kind of environment or this kind of digital online. How was it like moving from nursing and learning to this and to become a coach?
Yeah, the first question will answer this one. Like you asked me, was the burning desire? If you
Yes.
have burning desire, you
Wow.
can do anything. You can learn anything, right? So,
Good.
like you said, yes, I was a nurse completely from healthcare. Actually, my first job ever was nursing. I graduated when I was 23 years old, and my very first job was in nursing. So I never been in a business. I never been in a digital marketing or any kind of this experience. But what I had is a burning desire, just like your question. And I saw it, it's new, everything was new. Yes, I use social media like Facebook, just like anybody else, to connect with friends and families. Other than that, I don't know anything about this. But we have a training. The good thing about this business model is there is a training, step-by-step training that can that teach you everything from scratch. So if you really have the need, the desire, why not? Anything. We can do anything. I mean, if I want to be a doctor, regardless of my age or anything that I have, I can learn it from now, right? So I prepared myself, my mindset. The important thing that you need to do in here is your mindset. Okay, some people are here successful, and how do they do this? Well, they learn it from scratch. And I come to myself, can I do this? And the question that I ask myself, and I answered, yes, I can do it. And I learned. So I learned it from scratch.
Yep.
And able to run my business, and also not only run my business, I am able to mentor people, and not only mentoring. Now I'm qualified for a coach, and able to coach others. So yes, so you can do that. Anybody can learn, but yeah, I learned it from scratch, definitely.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's awesome. A lot of people they say this business we are not like a trade or people who are like in trading or buying and selling stuff. So what is this business? What are you selling? What would you say to them if they are asking this kind of questions?
Yeah, that's a common question that I get too. Even though that I never been in any other kind of business, I know people come to this business after trying so many businesses, and maybe they didn't make it, and then no, we is that like this, is that like that? And my answer for them is like, I don't know what you had, because I never been there, but this is not like that. They ask us like, is this MLM? Is that trading? Is that selling? No, this business is not MLM. This business is not trading. This business is not selling. This business is about a digital marketing, which is attraction marketing. We call it attraction marketing. What do we do is that we teach people how to build their own digital marketing from scratch, who are willing to learn, who has like-minded people. They want to start a business, but they don't know how or where to start it, right? And we are here to show them how to start it. We are here to show them how to build their own digital business. How? By attraction marketing, using different digital platforms, like it can be Facebook, it can be YouTube, it can be Pinterest, it can be Google, LinkedIn, different social platforms. And to do this, we have a training. So after we took the training, it will show you everything how to do it. But we don't sell directly, but we have partnered with a legitimate company that help us like through the process. But we are not the direct sales, so it's not a sales job, it's not a trades job or business, or it's not MLM. So that's how I would say that I would answer them. But what I wanna underline this. They may not understand until they come, because there is always, if you have a right mindset, there's the steps that you need to follow. Don't expect to understand everything just by me and you talking here, right?
No.
That's why we offer them a free webinar.
Yeah.
The free webinar it does not take
that was my following question,
Yes, yeah. So I'm gonna stop there. But so what I want to say is that they need to follow the process in order for them to understand it.
Yes. Yeah. Well, my following question is like, well, they always say, "What are you hiding? Why don't tell us all about this business? Why is it like you are asking us to watch 90 minutes webinar? Why just can't you tell us what's the catch behind it?" So what would you say to this kind of?
I mean, I'm not the founder of this business, or you're not the founder of this business, so we cannot hide anything.
Yeah.
Where do we start? We start by following the process. Somebody else was talking about this business, and me and you were interested, and we followed the process.
Yes.
They were not hiding it from us, but like everybody needs to understand it. I did not get everything until I follow the process. So the first one is we have a free webinar, 90 minutes webinar. We offer live webinar every Tuesday and Thursday. What if you don't get it right there? It's okay. The replay will come. Just register and the website that we offer right now. And after you register, you will watch 90 minutes. And then that 90 minutes will explain all the pillars of the business. And then once you watch that, and then it will follow with the next step. What if you don't want? It's all right. You subscribe us and get out, because it's like everything is not for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
I really want to be clear with no hiding. If somebody does not, cannot give us like a 90 minutes or cannot take 90 minutes to watch the webinar, maybe this business is not for them. Not for them. So if 90 minutes is done, and then the following process will follow, and like there is a coaching call, there is everything is explained before you decide to take the next step, or to decide if you want to join this business or not. So we don't hide anything. There is no catch behind it. There is no hiding. There is no secret behind it. It's crystal clear, very legitimate, very transparency, that I would proudly say to this business.
Fantastic. Awesome. Yeah. That's a fact. Because if someone cannot afford 90 minutes to watch the webinar, and which means they don't have time to do this kind of business, because it's learning and doing at the same time. It's a process, as I mentioned. Very clear. The other question is like, what qualifications or what kind of knowledge prior to doing to this business do we need to have?
Qualification. There's no qualification. There's no qualification for this business.
A lot of them think like because we came from I came from an IT, and you came from they would say like these people have kind of qualifications.
Maybe for you, maybe computer skill is easy because you came from IT, but for me, I came from healthcare profession. There is no, I don't have like a really big knowledge of any, IT or computer. Of course, I use a computer to document about my patients, but other than that, no. But of course, you need to have a basic, if English is your second language like us, you need to have a basic English knowledge, like, knowledge, at least try to understand, even if you don't speak fluent, because I don't even speak fluent. You can tell now I have accent, and I may have a lot of grammar mistake, but you can understand. That's all it requires. Also, if coming to computer, maybe you should have, I would say like you have to have a basic knowledge of computer skill. Just, if you have a social media, that means you are qualified, because you can open a Facebook, you can open YouTube, so that's all. And more than anything though, you have to be coachable. I would say that's the requirement.
Exactly.
Because in order to be a good student, you have to, you have to study, you have to follow what the teacher tells you to do, right? But the teacher teaches the students the same thing, but some people are good and some people may not be good. So, what is the difference? Because the good students go and then study and follow everything that the teacher tells them, and
they are proactive. They do more.
If you're in the same class, and then some students are not good that way because they don't work hard, right? So in this business, you have to be coachable. We have 101 mentor and 101 coach just assigned for one person, and then we have a full training. If you follow the training, and then you have a support, but it doesn't come like when you're sleeping. You have to be proactive, like you said. You have to work through it. You have to take your training properly and follow the training, and and then you'll make it, of course.
Fantastic, awesome. Yeah, and in this in our digital world, there is uncertainty. Of course, there are good business and there are bad business. But to those people who are skeptical about this kind of business, what assurances do they have? Like how would they trust this kind of business is a legitimate business or kind of true business?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I really even before I explain about if the business is legit or not, I don't think we can show our face
Exactly.
to the social media
Exactly.
to talk about the business that's not legitimate. You know, it's not legal to do that. And you know, so many, like even if we come to Habesha community, so many Habesha community are doing it, and I don't think everyone is doing it if it's not legit. But to make sure, because we have to have like some explanation about it, this is a legit business that we pay tax on it. I personally have an LLC, like I incorporate my business because my business grow. So I have to incorporate my business, and it's registered in the state of Tennessee. I pay every year to renew my license, and I have legal license, you know, paper. And also I paid so much tax. Last year I paid so much like money taxes, which is okay because if you're working, you have to do your part to pay pay taxes, right? So if it's a legit business, how do you do that? How do you pay taxes? How do you register your license in the government? And the government already recognized that I have a name, that my own business name. So I don't think you can do that. So yes, it is legitimate business that we pay tax on it. Some of us, we incorporate our business like me and registered in our state, recognized with our state government and everything. So I can assure you that for sure.
Well, yeah, if I may add to this, what I would say is like I dealt with this kind of scam businesses. I was scammed before.
Wow.
The difference between this and those is like they keep on asking you to invest more, yeah, that's how they scam you. They show you the money, they show you that it's going to your account, but you cannot in your account, in their account, not in your account in your bank.
Wow.
So when you come now to ask for whatever you gain to be transferred to your bank, this is now where the scam starts. Wow. They tell you, no, you cannot get your money. You have to wait 1 month. And then the following day, all the money is gone. Even the website is gone. You understand?
Whoa.
You go to their website. It's not like the website you have. We have a legit website. When we create a website, we have to tell the icon that we are where we are, and we have to prove to give them proof of our addresses. So we cannot send people. But those people, you know, it's like the server in their homes. You wouldn't know what they are. You can't catch them.
Wow.
This business now, why do we say this business is legitimate? Because we have to prove ourselves who we are before we start this business.
Yes.
As you said. And also, this is that kind of assurances that I would tell to my viewers. Well,
that's true. Yeah, if I may add that, like, you know, if like you said, if somebody is telling you to add money, if somebody is telling you you will be rich the next day of starting the business, you have to run away from them.
Exactly. They always promise you the big money and also to invest more. Big money to invest more, and you don't know also where they are. You have to trust that person. So this is how they scam you.
Wow.
But in this business, like as you said, we are here. We are facing. We have a family. If you can watch on our personal pages, yeah, exactly. We are family responsible people, and we would not come like in this to do this kind of scams. So these are the assurances. At the last, I have taken from you a lot of time, all that, because you gave me this chance in a short period of time. I know you are helping a lot of people. A lot of people are waiting for you. You're coaching more than 100 people. I don't want to take much of your time, but is there kind of tip or advice you would give to my audiences?
Yeah, sure. I would say Well, I would say mindset is very important to everyone. To everyone, instead of coming and judging, this is that, this is this, I would say that's an excuse. What do you have? Like, what do you need? Do you need to change yourself? Do you need something, like, do you want something different than what you are doing? If what you are doing is good for you and you're satisfied, and I would say congratulations and keep it up. But if you're desperate for change, like me, like, I love my nursing profession. I renew my license. I'm not gonna give, like, I really love it. But that's not what makes me satisfied to give back to my family. And I needed help. I needed something else. That's why I came to this business. And I know so many parents, so many students, so many people that they're not satisfied of working 8 to 5, job, working under somebody. So if you're like this, and then you want to change yourself, you want to try something different, I would say don't listen to other people, what they're going to say about this. Come and try it yourself. Come and see it yourself. Come and, like, this 21st century is you can Google anything, you can search anything, you can look at the business yourself and know what this business is all. So the first thing is that we have a webinar. Actually, today is Thursday, so we have a live webinar today that starts at UK time. Is you can tell me at UK time, but in Central Standard Time is going to be 7, and Eastern Time is going to be 8, and Pacific Time is going to be 5 p.m. And you can register and then watch the live webinar. And then what if you have a question? Because I have so many questions. I didn't just look at the website and jump and do everything. I had to ask. I had to look at, do my own due diligence, research, observe, to make sure that I'm in the right spot. You can do the same. You can ask questions. You can message us. Try it yourself. But and then after that, it's all up to you. If you wanna, if you wanna join us, you're very welcome. If you wanna stop it, that's okay. But I would say, especially to our community, come check it out yourself. Don't let anyone to tell you to do this and that. Just come and check out yourself. So I would like to invite everyone for our live webinar today. I'm in the United States and Mr. Sayed is in the UK. We never meet each other in person, but in business, we are like one family. We always talk, we always help. And this is a global business. I have a business partners from all over the world, from Australia, from UK, from Canada, from United States, from Swiss. And we talk every single day. This is a global business. And of course, the live webinar is for everyone. So I really invite you to watch our live webinar today. Here is the website. And then if you have any question, please reach out to us and we will be happy to answer all your questions. And thank you for watching us.
Thank you, Nabu. Yeah, as she said, tonight we have the live webinar. As you can see on the banner, my website is saidosman.com, and my partner's website is nebiathagos.com. You can register to any one of this, but if you register to my partner, you will have more chances, more help. She's a master. Thank you, Nabu. My gratitude and gratefulness, appreciation to our Lord and to you, and to the valuable information that you gave us. Hope to meet you in the near future in another topic. Stay blessed and stay safe. May Allah bless us all, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take care. Stay safe.